Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you're giving me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff on there I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot on YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay, calling for the removal of VP Harris. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, I'm going to give you an update on my oncologist appointment. Sorry I hadn't done it before now, but I've been really busy. The oncologist report came very good. I was really scared about going to this one. I'm nervous every time I go because I'm always scared the cancer is coming back. But this, I've always been nervous, but this time I was actually scared to go back. And I told him that, and he said I will always have that feeling. But he said all my blood work looks good. He said my throat looks good. He said my thyroid, my thyroid was damaged with the radiation. So he said now after taking that pill all this time, he said your thyroid is working perfectly now. He said, but I still want you to take the thyroid pill the rest of your life. I don't see a problem with that. But he said he'll see me in 6 months. Everything looks perfect. He's very happy with it. I said, okay, but now last time when I was here, you said that this time you would take it to a year visit. He said, well, we could still do that if you want to. He said, I would just feel more comfortable doing one more 6-month visit. I said, whatever you want, that's fine with me. So I'll go back in 6 months. Then we will go to yearly visits. But God is great. The cancer is still gone. Okay. I'm gonna answer like 4 comments that I've gotten over the past couple of days, and then we'll get into the meat of this video. Someone in the comment asked if I have any news about the stimulus checks. On that, I will have to say, what stimulus check? There is no stimulus check. I've been saying that for months now. There is no stimulus checks seriously being considered for the American people. If you're reading other people's, the liars on YouTube, their thumbnails and saying that it's been approved, I seen one just today, said $2,000 stimulus check was approved. And we know who that is, the banana shirt wearing guy, the one that lies with every breath. But right now there is no stimulus checks on the table seriously being considered. Will there be? I think there will be, but it'd be for a very small group of people, and it won't happen right away. And also too, these little things that's coming out right now, they're trying for the gas tax removal, that kind of stuff. They're going to be calling that stimulus. And actually it is stimulus. Anything that they do to help us, give us more money in our pocket, that is stimulus. Although people thinks that stimulus is nothing but a stimulus check. That is wrong. Stimulus checks is just part of it. But right now there is no news for stimulus checks. Somebody said I am wrong about Jeff Bezos and Amazon not paying taxes. No, I am not wrong. I am 1,000% right on that. You need to check yourself before you try to check me. Somebody else in my comments agrees that someone else in my comment agreed with me about Elon Musk would make a bad president. Because somebody the other day said that he would make a good president, he should run for president. No, he should not run for president. He's just a rich man that had a lucky stroke with Twitter. No, he would not make a good president at all. Someone asked, why do I call the immigrants criminals? Because they are criminals. They're not immigrants, they are criminal people crossing our border. Once they break into our country, breaking our laws, they are now criminals for breaking our laws and coming in our country the way they're coming in. They are criminals. That's why I call them criminals. Don't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out, y'all. Okay, enough of that. With all the bad stuff happening today, Joe Biden is worried about what? Incandescent light bulbs. Yeah, that's really top of the charts of being worried about right now. Yeah, he's worried about incandescent light bulbs. People starving to death, and he's worried about light bulbs. He has signed into law 75 days before these companies has to completely quit making incandescent light bulbs. While I agree with him, this is good. We should move away from incandescent light bulbs. Now is not the time. There's other things a lot more important than a light bulb right now. Joe Biden just don't get it. After Roe versus Wade was overturned, riots broke out, police was ambushed, cars and buildings destroyed, all because of the abortion law is not federally mandated for each state now. Now it's up to each state to make their own ruling on this. And in any case, federal dollars will not support abortions. So these states, individual states, will have to agree to allowing you to murder your baby in their state. Don't worry, the people that wants to murder a baby can still do it. All they have to do is just go to a state that allows it. Nothing really has changed. It's just where you're going to get it done at. Kamala Harris tweeted right after this ruling that now is the time to fight with all you have. Isn't this about the same thing that they accused Donald Trump of doing on January the 6th? They said that he incited the riots at the U.S. Capitol. Well, that hadn't been proved yet, but this on Kamala Harris has been proved. So I think now is the time to call for Kamala Harris's removal and lock her up for inciting these riots, ambushing the police, cars and buildings being destroyed. It's time to remove Kamala Harris. She's done the same thing that they have accused Donald Trump of doing. The only thing is that they hadn't proved Donald Trump done anything wrong on January the 6th. Y'all, the baby killers wants the right to kill their babies. Well, the way I see it, they had the right not to lay down and spread their legs so easily. But they didn't take that right, did they? They chose to for a few minutes of fun. Now they're paying the price. Now, y'all don't get all outraged with me on this, because I do understand the fact of rape and incest, stuff like that. But only in those cases. And I don't see where you have to murder a baby for those. But if that's what you want to do, I mean, that's a traumatic thing that I will never know anything about. And if that's the decision that you make for yourself, I'm fine with that. But just to go out and lay down at night and get pregnant and then go have an abortion, kill your baby, that is totally wrong. You are a murderer. Y'all, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but you come here for the truth, right? Well, that's the truth. The way I see it, abortion is murder. Partial birth abortion. You carry the baby the full term, and as it's being born, you pierce its spinal cord with a pair of scissors to kill it. What more is that than murder? There's a hot place in hell for these people, And the sooner they get there, the better this world will be. Now, I understand there is circumstances where an abortion is warranted if that's what you choose to do. But just using it as a form of birth control to relieve yourself of the responsibility of having a baby to raise, well, you should have thought about that responsibility when you laid down so easily with every guy that walks the planet Earth. I know I'm in trouble over that one. Oh well, they'll get over it. Y'all, I love you all. Please sound off in the comments what you think about this. Remember, we don't have to agree. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still brothers and sisters in Christ, and I'll still love you all. Y'all, this is my channel, so I have to give you my opinion. I can't give you anybody else's opinion. I have to give you mine. So, there it is. I do love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all this garbage. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those people in Washington. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And please say a prayer for all the unborn babies. I love you all. Until later on this afternoon. Ciao.